here, several different coins, tokens, projects, whatever you guys want to call them, are down more than 40%. Look at this. Bitcoin down 41. This is down 47. We got Cardano that's down 62. We got XRP that's down 49. Solana's actually up 9%, which is pretty damn good. But nonetheless, guys, Celsius has a liquidation number of around 17,500, 17,400. Currently, the low the Bitcoin saw was just above that. Now, you could see a bit of a bounce once you start seeing several of these institutions liquidate, right? You could see a little liquidation happening if they do dip down below 17,000, and you will start to see slowly but surely several different institutions from a crypto perspective getting liquidated on Bitcoin's way down. The Bitcoin could see some significant pullbacks. I'm not putting numbers out there, but we could see something around the lines of 13,000 for Bitcoin. That being said, not to put any fear out there, just giving you guys a heads up for what the downside could look like. Okay, for the stock market, how does that relate? It's just an idea. It's just an indication that we could potentially see several more hedge funds, several more financial institutions potentially implode. Now, we have seen several different financial institutions, several different hedge funds already close their doors, but what am I looking for specifically? The reason why hedge funds are so to those who have a lot of money, lots of their clients have to have at least over $1 million or $10 million for some clients like Citadel. You got to make sure that you are actually hedging the market, not simply betting in one direction or another. Now, what we saw between 2020 and 2021, early 2022, was several different hedge funds, usually the younger ones, the ones experienced, the less established hedge funds, started betting long on the market because the market was just going up. They can make so much more by getting into leverage bets on one side. Now, if you're an experienced hedge fund, you are not outperforming the market that was moving at a very, very high rate, but you're also not going to be dropping at the same rate as the market on its way down because you are doing what you are supposed to be doing, which is hedging the market. The reason why people invest in these hedge funds is because you're supposed to hedge against everything else that's going on. The market goes up 100%, you go up 75. The market goes down 100%, you go down 75. It has to work both ways. And some of the doors that we've seen closed over the last little while here are those that were simply just betting on the upside. Stocks only go up, they're betting high leverage up. They did not hedge themselves effectively or efficiently, and hence the fact that we're seeing those doors close. Here's a little clip from Kevin O'Leary speaking about what he's been looking for, what he has been looking for in regards to the stock market. And I did give you guys an example of what that looks like in regards to the crypto. So here we go.
Well, there's three vectors that determine the outcome of tech and every other sector, frankly. Is number one, is the Fed going to be more aggressive? Will be 75 basis.
One of the biggest market bubbles in history is popping. And my heart is breaking because I believe many people are going to lose nearly everything they've saved in the next few years. And it's completely avoidable. There's a simple and incredibly effective solution. If you take a few minutes to position yourself with this simple one-step approach, you can likely forget about inflation, rising prices, or the worst effects of a market crash for years to come. I lay it out in full in this interview. This has nothing to do with options, short selling, or anything complicated. Just a simple top-to-bottom game plan for beating inflation
Number two, when the consumer going to roll over, hasn't shown signs of doing that yet. And number three, at the end of the day, have we had the capitulation yet? And I say no. Having seen this movie before in the past, what I want is a big event.
Big freaking event. I'm looking for that big event.
A big 3,000 point down day when a hedge fund blows up, or in this cycle maybe a Bitcoin company goes to zero. Somebody's in trouble right now. Somebody huge, over leveraged probably. We don't know who they are. But if you look back at great bottom, it's always on a day of absolute chaos because somebody goes to zero. I want that. I'd like to sacrifice somebody, not me of course, but somebody, and I'm not levered, but somebody else there is, and they're going to zero, and that will be our bottom. But we're nowhere near that yet. This slow grind down is painful, and it will continue.
He's been trying to say it. He's been trying to tell you.
So what happened to the Kevin O'Leary who on May 6th was with me and said, quote, slowdown's not evident, there's going to be no recession this year. A buyer of Chevron, DuPont, Cigna, Moderna, United Health, Home Depot, Apple, J&J, P&G, Pfizer, Alibaba, Tencent was looking to add Facebook. Where'd he go? Where'd Mr. Wonderful turn into Mr. Awful? What happened?
Wait a second. 2 out of 3 are still true. The consumer has not rolled over yet. I think there's a 0 chance of recession, but that doesn't mean PEs can't get compressed. And having seen slow grinds down before, and I'm not the only person in history with most, is I go back to what I just said. We need capitulation. We haven't had it yet. Capitulation is 10,000 points every day. It's something catastrophic that makes everybody lose. It's the end of the world as we know it. and from there we can build it back. There are great deals out there. There's no question some of these tech companies are trading at absolutely once-in-a-lifetime opportunity prices, but it doesn't mean we're at the bottom. This is something that's very difficult to judge. I'd argue that we're 2/3 of the way there, but another third to go, and we need some event to make it happen. Please, let's flush the toilet, but let's do it soon.
Let's flush the toilet, baby. Probably asking yourselves, how the heck does this relate to AMC? Dude, where's the correlation? Well, in regards to these meme stocks, several different meme stocks, you can, of course, rip and run on a catalyst. That can be a stock split, a dividend. It can be several different things that can happen that can really make a stock squeeze. Now, if there isn't one of those type of catalysts, for example, last catalyst, I think it was Ryan Cohen, about 100,000 shares of GME. That kind of kicked things off to break support, reset, and then it's also for this time around, guys. I am looking at the market to be a supportive system, kind of like a boost for a launch. So imagine you're a meme stock and everything invested in is a rocket ship. On a rocket ship, you have several different boosters that accompany inside those rocket ships. The market is a booster of rockets. Okay, you can see a rocket take off, and then halfway through that takeoff, you'll see those booster rockets fall off, and then you'll see the run that is breaking the atmosphere with the overall rocket. Now, to me, the stock market...
I have a way to unlock that door for you, but you have to do something for me first. There's a terminal near you. I need you to type in something for me.
Keep on going.
Type in.
That's how it's going to work. But we do not see that happen. That type of...
Where is it? Where did I... Oh, here.
Until we see a bottom, until we see settling,
Recycle group 7A42, okay? Recycle group 7A42.
Fed and decide to
And get the revolution started.
You guys a quick idea for what I'm looking for, what a potential play would be from a fundamental perspective in the market, which would be the market running and ripping again. We do potentially have a 1% increase of the rates next month. After that, I could definitely see the market turning back a corner, because we could see something along the lines of a 50 basis point rate hike moving forward, or maybe even 25 if the data does support that. All right, so that's what we got for you guys today. My name is Tim. I am a Massive Investor. Hope you guys did enjoy this. If you guys would not mind, of course, guys, hit that little bell notification, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.
Seeking Alpha presents Top 5 Stocks to Buy Under $10. Number 5, Assertio Holdings. Number 4, Advantage Energy. Number 3, Grand Tierra Energy. Which are the top 2 stocks? Go to seekingalpha.com or click to find out. Seeking Alpha, be a better investor.
TeamShares is a creative, sharp, thought-provoking company that really pushes the boundaries beyond the norms of how businesses should be traditionally ran.
My very first impressions of TeamShares was too good to be true.
TeamShares is reimagining small business ownership.
We buy small businesses from retiring owners, and we help convert them to be employee-owned.
This not only companies, but ultimately profitable communities and for wealth creation across the country.
Our long-term mission is to create $10 billion of new wealth for employee owners in America.
We're looking for talented presidents to help really bring employer ownership to life at our companies.
So what drew me to TeamShares was the whole idea of empowering people with a financial future.
You can collaborate, you can share ideas, and you can maximize the potential across the board.
TeamShares has businesses in a wide range of different industries, everything from HVAC to architectural design firms. This is an incredible opportunity for the right candidate. We do not need leaders to come in with industry-specific experience. We just need people who have a growth mindset and are ready to learn. We are looking for individuals from a diverse set of backgrounds to bring their experience and help us grow these businesses.
I think too often we think we have to wait until we're old and gray before we can exercise our experience in ways that really matter to ourselves, our families, communities. So having that opportunity to learn early in life exponentially grows my capability to have an impact later in life.
We're looking for talented, empathetic leaders who really know what it's going to take for a company to move from being a good company to an outstanding company.
TeamShares is a company that it includes you in every facet. Collectively, you're just anywhere else.
TeamShares is an opportunity. Did you say an opportunity, 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 over and over and over?
This is not financial advice. I just hope you bought your oven mitts, baby, because it's about to get hot in the kitchen. Now, don't invest in companies you don't understand and don't believe in, because if they dip, then you're not gonna buy the dip. And then you're gonna sell low and be right back here crying to me, and I'm not having that. So if you can't do the heat of these hot stocks, then stay out of the kitchen and consider investing in index funds. Now, let's talk about the beast, the big dog, the banger. I'm talking about Tesla. Now, I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell, but I'm giving you the facts so you could be the judge. Tesla got a whole lot of FUD rolling in the building, but we know what it is. When FUD rolls in, it's time for us to put that back in and break it at the top of the water and say, look, this blood in the water, it's time for me to, let's talk about it first of all. You ready for this? The Wall Street Journal, they said this, and I'm telling you, the FUD is rolling in like crazy. Tesla raises prices amid surging costs. You know, inflation is through the roof. You know, gas prices is through the roof. Everything like that is making Tesla move prices higher so they can keep them profit margins up. It's one thing to be able to sell something, but it's a whole nother thing to be able to make money on it, keep your employees paid, keep yourself paid, and let's just keep it going. So, they said this, right? I'm telling you, the FUD is rolling on in. But, again, some of it makes sense. But let's keep it going. They said executive Elon Musk said that he plans to cut 10% of his salaried workforce following a hiring spree that he didn't hire 45%. But they gotta hire people to work at these new factories. As simple as that, because they expect to produce so many more cars than they did in the past, right? The company is growing even if the stock is volatile. Now, they said basically what's going on with this cut of people is that the logistics and the raw material prices is just getting crazy, right? Let's put this into perspective and let's get some real numbers. Tesla, Rivian, Ford, all of these different kind of things, they are raising their EV prices because the gas prices is going up. Now I know you're thinking like, whoa, how does that make any sense? When you get an EV, an electric vehicle, because you are tired of fighting with these gas stations with these prices, let me know what the gas prices are around in your area. Is it $5, $6, $7? Still $4? Let us know. Is it $10? Put a comment below so we can see if anybody